Alright, back at it with more Ark Nova on Board Game Arena. It's been a little while since I've played just a regular game on camera in Arena here, so hopefully we get matched up with a good opponent. I don't know the name. Okay, on Hollywood Hills. I think Mark Animals is pretty annoying to play against. Interesting to leave Pavilion Build. Let's do a quick check of the opponent here. I've actually been doing really well in Arena and just overall, but okay, he's also really quite good here. Let's see. I'm sure they have some kind of sponsor card. I have no doubt about that. Yep, snapping. That's probably the best one, to be honest, in this context. Okay, predator management. I don't have priority on it though, unfortunately. Yeah, may just have to do a upgrade first round type idea. What's the rating at? 594, so really even. I'm about 585, I think, right now. So probably just keep the porcupine for a different species tag / European one. Ooh, there are some. Man, that's really annoying with them having snapping sponsors, and you just get this handful of or display full of really good sponsors. Not Uegama. Plus digging cards, yeah, man, they've got a really nice hand in terms of these things. Powers. I feel like Pavilion Build's just, it's okay. It's just not my favorite, I guess. Sure, it'll be an animal uni. I'd have to imagine, unless they're going with Habitat Rush. All right, Science 2 wrap. I can live with that. I suppose that will just allow them to get the vet very easily. Let's just go ahead and make sure they don't get Diversity Researcher as well. I think that that's too good of a card, really. QLab, alright. Don't hate that. Let's put it on Americas. No, but they play. I don't know that I would play an ornithologist here. I think I would much rather play an expert than an ornithologist. Even vet. I mean, obviously vet's good too, but the species I definitely would have been interested, or habitats. I keep saying species. Habitats I definitely would have been interested in the yeah, America's here, but the thing is they've got digging cards. I don't have that, so I can't really do much about it. Underwater tunnel goes away. Draws from the deck. Okay, Play-Doh compound works for me. It's not quite the right shit. It's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to draw them all on the screen here. I think it goes right here to here, right? That gets me pretty close to the other H's here. And I don't have to worry too much about cooking my map if I'm going to plan to play this Diversity Researcher long term, which I think I do. Yeah, I think I'm fine playing and poaching, probably. Don't know that I need to make it a priority to hang on to this Crested Porcupine. guess. It's just an animal. There's no way I can... That's actually kind of interesting now I think about it. Is that you can put it right over both. Maybe we just play the Quarantine Lab right now. Rhea Agama. Sell some cards. Nothing too crazy. I mean, Habitats looks pretty lost for me, but I feel like I should have a pretty good chance of getting I mean, I have obviously a second round project with the Pred management, and hopefully a third round Pred 4 be obviously the goal. Gonna be honest with you, not excited about that draw. I guess in theory Eurasian Lynx should be interesting, but it's really not. That's the wrong way. That doesn't even fit there. Okay, never mind. No, yeah, that's definitely the wrong way. I should get my physical game, bring it out. Putting it on the screen. What are we doing here? We have another one. I think they should have another sponsor in their hands that they could switch, but they already have the expert, or the Americans rather, so they don't need the expert in Americans for the tag. Bring program. That will also get you a ways. Okay, how do I want this to actually fit? Yeah, that's fine. Right? I don't, yeah, see myself. Well, the question is, do I build for this potential Taipan? Probably. Well, no, here's the idea. I just want the rep for now. And we just plan on playing diversity researcher, upgrading sponsors, playing diversity researcher as soon as this break happens, or this, yeah, English. I didn't even look at Man Games research. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Research 2 is potentially okay here. What do we got going on down here? 2 cards from the deck. Just try to hit some habitats. Everybody likes a good think 10 minutes into the recording and not out of the first round here. I guess I don't mind doing some cards. Expert in Europe? Probably not, but maybe. You have kind of Tech Institute. Ooh, expert in Australia. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, it's never really particularly going for habitats, but they're actually going to get it next turn, which isn't my favorite thing. Next break. Maybe I stayed around too long in this, but I don't know. You know, you want to get your stuff played. I was tempted. No one wants to cause the break, apparently. I don't know. I'm just sort of playing stuff. I don't know. Whatever. This is probably the wrong decision, but I don't really mind getting the Europe tag down. Nice. That's really nice. Natural Hollywood Hills. We both have just a lot of okay, so it's those for sure. Do I care about this? No, I think I like sponsors better here. Surely I don't have to go Sand Tiger Shark, right? No. What I can do is, yeah, check this. Take the Predator. Nice. Okay, that's actually perfect. Then we can just hunt for something else that's okay. I don't know if I'd call it okay. Question mark. Would be nice with the breeding program, but it's on its own. I'm not playing a stork. I'm not playing a stork. Let's be serious. Always get that upgraded. Let's make sure we get the bush elephant off the display, even if I'm not interested in playing it. I simply don't want them to. Oh, that would be really good. Really, really good if they, alright, they just go straight. You're up. That's nice. That's really good. Because yeah, I just, you know what, actually, let's go ahead and just play the Adventure Playground over the other H. And then franchise business. They've got a Goyatsk. Alright, let's play the Martin. My wife's looking at me. Ooh, more hunters. Oh, that's really annoying. I actually so close to being able to play that. That would really be very nice to at $1 more. The Europe animal, I guess? I don't know. Not really an octopus guy. Bush elephant's kind of some long-term potential, not too bad. They just break, that's nice. Happy with that. 1, 2, 3. There's no real point building though. I'm looking to build a 5 size. Oh, hang on. I actually want that. Yeah, the tapir is actually quite nice as well though. Yeah, figures they'd break. I wonder if I'm wrong then. It's always diversity researcher for me. So is it wrong to keep the elephant? I mean, again, no plan whatsoever for the five species. Obviously, that's lost, but I can get 4. No problem. I guess they also beat me to this 5 CP rep project, which is a bit annoying. Do I ever then play keep tapir to get to 8 first? I don't mind that. I think the elephant goes, and I think caracal goes. All right, a little bit rewarded for keeping the tapir, in my opinion. I like that a lot. Oh, you kidding me? Sure. Oh, whatever. Annoying. Annoying to see that, no doubt. There's no chance I have enough money for that, right? Probably not, I'd assume. Because that only gives me $4. This is $4. Yeah, I'm obviously way short. Well, what's that? 28. I just exit back. If I exit back and take 2 size. Stay snap for rhino, obviously. Perfect timing. They do take the 3 size. Would have liked that for the tortoise, but had to kind of expect that. They take 2 size as well, interesting, okay. They don't snap for the rhino. Well, okay, I can then use my sponsor's strength. They can't break that quickly, so I'm always going to get 3 actions here. I can play one. Why are there mosquitoes in the house? 1, 2, 3. Let's not let a rhino just sit there. I'm not sure. I don't really have any use for it, obviously, but oh yeah, no, it doesn't really matter so much. Let's approach. Well, let's just take an X token and then get close to that. Reputation. Not that, yeah, I'm still a little ways away, obviously. Oh, they have a white rhino. Okay, good to know. That'll be species diversity, I imagine, which is never really going to be my strength anyway. Let's go ahead and get this adder out of here. Don't need to deal with that funny business. Yeah, realistically not playing an octopus. I like that one though, to be fair. I think I've already got a poached card. You can get some pretty decent points for Conference on Australia. Okay, well, let's think about it. Because you can, like, the rocks are nice, but the water might be even more important. I'm going to go ahead and think about, this might be wrong, but I'm going to think Australia project with Rhino. Maybe it's whack, but it might just be something. For sale. Interesting. Do I care about this? Not really. Bury it over here, out of the way. They break to play sponsors. Will they actually break? They will actually break. I've played all my cards though, to be fair. $21. I'm still a ways away from anything. Geo. Glad I had the Ibex in my hand, I guess. I like the kite here. Well, no, come on. A predator, though. Really, the predator worth it? I'm gonna... You can get Build out of the way. And do cards and hope to hit a sponsor here that's going to be useful. Otherwise, that's useful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Lang and Cougar are basically the same animal, just different tags. Don't super care about either of them right now. What's your project? You got some release garbage on me? You do have some release garbage on me. Interesting. Is it ever worth just doing Science 2 rep now and getting the upgrades? No, I think I have to play the project. If I want to use the extra worker, I can do that. Yeah, the money's going to start to become pretty useful here. Huh? Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, I don't even know why I could do that. That's not possible to do anything with, to be clear. Again, I'm mostly just hoping that this gives me a small little... Okay, well, guess you've got to ask the question. I was hoping for just like obviously a sponsor there, but didn't get it. So now the question becomes, which Australia do you want to target? Let's just threaten some petting zoos. Kind of fun. Eagle owl, alright. It's a good Asia bird, obviously. You're up to 3, you're up. Maybe I should have taken that penguin away. The question's going to be whether I really want to upgrade build or not. That's a weird thing to say, but yeah, it might be important to upgrade build here. To build a aquarium as well as a 4 size. Like, I'm just taking too many little build actions if I wait forever. Science 2 rep here, I think, pretty clearly. I'm sure they'll do just cards that break, no doubt. Don't really care. Don't need the cougar. The rest of this is nice, but I think the first seal is probably a little too big for anything in particular, so. Other Americas at some point would be nice for the tortoise. Maybe that's the reward there. Again, that said, I'm not super happy with building all this much. It's unique for me to go build upgrade, but I don't think I'm going to get to a high level or high number of reputation that I'll need cards particularly. Like, this game should end pretty quickly here. Well, I might get to an 8 here sooner than later, but whatever. Three size not next to water, so that's nice. Have to build again for that flamingo. Oh. Well, now that's interesting. I do get an extra worker out of that. Okay. Well, that's nice for them for sure. Can't complain. Can't argue with that. Okay, how much money do I need? I need $31. I should have $31. No, what am I doing? I meant to restart. I want to take the $5. There's no reason not to get a little greedy here. Take the $5. Doesn't matter, not really, but whatever. Still try to just kind of slightly keep it out of the way. I'm okay. I don't really need that. hand size, interesting. Okay, yeah, gets the cards upgrade, fair enough. You know what? That's a nice quaddy. It's so nice that I'm just going to snap it and not worry about it. And that's why you always draw from deck. Gosh darn it. Pelican in a 5 size, so seeming a release bait. Pelican, Stoat first. And then a Pelican. To build what? 3 size for that Europe bird. Yes, correct. Okay, this is okay though. I got Science Lab. Okay, yeah, I can get rid of, clearly I can get rid of Fur Seal and Cougar. Actually, I don't know that I'm, yeah, interesting. Aquarium's very intriguing as well, but I think for me this is just worth 2 CP. Like, it's pretty juicy. I'm sure they'll take the aquarium, although no, they can play it. They can play it. I don't know if they'd want to, but they definitely can. What's my next move look like? So it's see an enemy into a rhino. That's 12 points. 64 plus a 5 CP Europe, 8 Australia, I know continents, excuse me. 64, 74, 79. 79. Yeah, I'll clear that, obviously. I'm not going to have enough money, obviously, to play the tortoise afterwards. What project do they have? Surely the Australia release, perhaps? Bird release? Definitely not worth. Oh no, that's a 3 size. I was gonna say. God dang. Although, I could do some fun stuff if they release the Pelican. I could do some interesting stuff. Is it worth it? No, probably not. Just species diversity. My idea is to have this be for the tortoise. It's potentially a little ambitious, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what I should take for my reward, I guess. Probably have to match the worker. There's no way I can get a rep though. Hmm. Is it ever worth X tokens and break, potentially? Four X tokens gives you 7. Really want the science lab, but it doesn't give me an end game. You just give me these 2 end games. That's 4. 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. Oh, the worker does nothing. What am I even talking about? Yeah, I think it has to be, right? Do play the aquarium. Fair enough. I probably would have tried to play that before the pelican, but yeah, I mean, they obviously have 5 Europe coming in, so they've got big projects as well. I've got no project, I guess, unless that stays on the thing. Maybe I should have just kept that there. I don't know. Not that they'll do the duo to Australia. Reconstruction. That's interesting. We'll be here for a minute, see what they can do. Quaddy does give me an end game there, though I don't have that end game. A little bit there, so it's 2 end games. Quaddy it gives me. I don't know they'll have time for that. They'll definitely have their aquarium. They'll definitely get their Geo. They shouldn't get that. I don't think they can upgrade build and final map either. What's the most interesting thing there for them? Penguin Pool? Europe? Breeding Co-op? No. Whisper? Not afraid of it now. Not really afraid of anything here. I suppose, I mean, in theory, if they have them sort of Australia release, they could fit that in the 5 size. But that's worse. That's what I would like to them to not have, and they just have it now, so. Whoa. That seems like a mistake, right? I can just end in 2 turns. Please do that. That would be really good for me, I think. Please do that. Okay. Euro, because that's playable. This is not playable, this is playable, but not that interesting in theory. Let's just take the most playable animal. That's not playable, not playable, not playable, not playable. Do they have some sort of sun bear? They've got a sun bear. That's what they've got. Of course they have. Plus the X token. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the X token that they're planning on. Oh, hang on. I actually can get the end game, of course, for QLab with Africa Partner Zoo. I definitely think it's just worth ending here. They've got too much money. I mean, they've got a 5. Like they have an 18 points. So that gets them to 105. 105 plus 108. Whereas I'm probably a little shy of that. Yeah, I think so. They don't hit that. They don't hit that. They hit that. They hit that. They have 2. I have 1, 2, 3. 3 and a bit. Plus 3. And I should be 1 of 6. So I'll be 2 down. Say 1 down if you want to. Oh no. 2. No, 6. I think we'll be tied, and then I have 1 extra. Does that mean? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It'd be great if he could play his game turn though. Guess you gotta do the math. Obviously, they've got a sun bear as well. That's probably game over, but without that, I feel like I've got a pretty good chance here. It's always worth to do that though, right? No, maybe not. Yeah, it is actually because of the Africa Partner Zoo. Hello, Husk. Are you there? Jeopardy theme song. I think I shortened it there somehow. I feel like it's longer than that. I don't want to like kick them. It's like the end of the game, but don't do that. Okay, they're restarting the turn. Cool. Do have the sun bear. Okay. Calculating whether it's worth just ending. Interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, I forgot about the donation. So yeah, they're ending up a little bit ahead. Though I can't help but think they could have done that without. Yes, don't know. Seems. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Let's go. 1 point. Wow, that's so close. Oh boy, fully even match though. Super lucky. So yeah, 415th ranked world rank. Like that's kind of crazy. 34 turns though. That is not a fast game, and I did not realize it took that long. Man, I don't even know where all their points came from. I guess. No, I don't know. Well, that was an interesting game. I think Conference on Australia gave some real value, allowed me to play the Tortoise without having to build again. Was pretty huge. So that yeah, that really came in clutch. Honestly, I think that's kind of MVP card. Man, not that I mean, obviously, Diversity Research is always a good card. This was not worth playing. Definitely should have ignored that in the first round. But otherwise, yeah, the Pred Rush was good. Wow. All right. Well, that'll be enough for today. It's a long enough video, that's for sure. We will talk to you next time. Bye bye.